pleasant December day in the Volunteer State. The chilly rain from last night has moved on. The temps have bumped up a bit here at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Tennessee Titans. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Get it! Check, Bobcat! Check, Bobcat!
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. You talk about this Titan defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Richardson, he's going to keep it running right. Oh, what a move. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Play action. Now Richardson. Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Running straight ahead, Taylor. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now it's Richardson. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. This from 44 yards away. Gay's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Ready, set! Gravity Lions! Ready!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one's taken in by Spears. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
You look at this Colt defense.
It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Richardson to throw off play action.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Alec Pierce.
His 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and the lead grows to 10-0.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
And Shaheed going to go in motion.
Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. DeForest Buckner has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
To the left side and intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
On the option to give to Taylor here. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Richardson to the air on 1st down.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
On the ready.
Taylor is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Again, it'll be Taylor.
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. This Titan defense, they just will not give in easily. Looking for another stop, third and goal. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Anthony Richardson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Colts are able to add on to that lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Ready.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again.
That's complete to Traylon Burks.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
79 Broncos.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
He gets it to Burks again.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Back to throw again. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Ready.
How to approach this? Third down and 16 yards to go.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Let go.
They'll drop to throw.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Juju Brents. And the Colts are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
First and 10, Taylor now. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
A gain of 15.
They go play action with Richardson.
And his throw here's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Second down, here's Richardson.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Tanner Muse
Able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Lets one go downfield for Pierce.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, their first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
While they're able to come away with the interception, Charles, they aren't able to move the ball all that much. However, they do get 3 out of it with a field goal.
Yeah, and anytime you do force a turnover, you have to come out of it with points. Everybody wants 6. They'll take the 3 there. Now it's their opportunity to do it again.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on. There he goes, left side.
He's to the 15.
Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 75 yards.
And the Titans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Kevin Farley.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight, planted their feet, and forced incompletion on first down.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it. And now off to the races down the right side. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Colts 27, Titans 7.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and the bottom line is protect the football. Just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points, but that doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try and put the ball in the end zone yourself.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 44-yard
They'll look to throw now on first down.
And he'll go right back to Andrews.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
Now they'll change things up.
60 Maverick. Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
70 Ranger.
Looking to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. Badgley's kick is good, and that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Second and 10. Now Richardson. And he's got Pierce.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one.
And the Colts first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Off the option, here's Taylor. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Off play action, Richardson. This pass left side to Downs.
Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Richardson looking to throw this.
He's got it. Touchdown, Colts.
Josh Downs
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Ready?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Ready? 19 right.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Ready?
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive?
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 41.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Ready, set.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Richardson to throw off play action. That's going to be taken in by Downs.
And he's brought down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Okay, ready?
Pierce in motion left.
Ready?
First and 10, it's Richardson.
That one finds Pierce right side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. That's complete to Pierce. And the Colts are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
First and goal at the 10-yard
Slot man moves right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Tanner Muse able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
They'll try and run. Taylor. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a decent gain on the ground. Call it 6, but it still leaves him with a ways to go on 4th and goal. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. But whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
On the ready.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 30.
And the Titans first
They'll look to throw again. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Colts are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Oh, the option to give to Taylor here. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 87 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator, wouldn't we? Clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
Flushed out right. His throw incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Here's 2nd and 10. Richardson.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. That is caught. They'll have the first down and more than that.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Alec Pierce.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
And the Colts will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Gay is on for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Cup 19, Cup 19, ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown.
Tajay Spears,
74 yards.
And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Oh, a good-looking return setup here. And all the way up just shy of midfield before going out of bounds at the 49.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Let's go now.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Colts.
Jonathan Taylor, 51 yards. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on, set. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up second and 2 at the Colts 33-yard line.
2nd and 2. And it's a Titans touchdown.
K.J. Hamler, 33 yards. And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27.
24.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They could definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it and not realize.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sat back at the 38. DeForest Buckner getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
79 Broncos.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
60 Mavericks.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Amani Hooker.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, right?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
They'll set up the screen for Spears.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
18, Pioneer.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Kenneth Farley. And the Titans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. A short throw caught by Andrews.
And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Back to throw now on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Looking for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. This taken in by Downs. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now it's Richardson. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
They were maybe hoping for a little bit of a...
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Richardson looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And it'll be brought down by the Colts. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 79 Broncos.
Off play action, Richardson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Colts.